through here. 3,000 meters, now we go. So let's take a look at the lineup that we have here. So Abby Donnelly of Loughborough in this, one of the gold medal contenders for sure. Lifetime best of 9:18.12. Really good 5,000 metre performances last year at the British Milers Club Grand Prix. She was second twice. What about Saskia Millard of Birmingham, one of those who's part of the team for the World University Cross Country Championships, the Birmingham athlete, 9:20.28 at best. Kirsty Walker of Loughborough, 9:20.28 at best. Kirsty Walker of Loughborough, she's our early leader though. So really interesting to see how this one pans out. Now don't worry, we will try and keep you across some of the field action that's happening simultaneously here. I can tell you the bar is at 380 in the women's pole vault final, and they're down to second attempts. Seeing the last couple of jumps in the women's long jump final. I can tell you that Jodie Smith went out to 6:37, Rebecca Chapman 6:20 just there. So we've got more coming your way as well. High jump kicking off soon. Of course, 3,000 metres, that means 15 laps on the 200-metre track here as you watch live coverage of the BUCS Indoor Athletics Championships from the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield. And we should be set for an action-packed finale now over the next couple of hours, right through until we have the relays. So, who else haven't I mentioned? Imogen King of St Mary's, Grace Malloy of Oxford, Maisie Grice, another Birmingham athlete, and you might know as a steeplechaser. She is just in around 4th place at the moment, and behind her teammate Millard, so it's almost like Noah's Ark formation, 2 by 2, Loughborough and then Birmingham. So Maisie Grice got that excellent opportunity to go to the European Team Championship Super League, which are in Warsaw in Poland, to compete in the steeplechase for Great Britain's senior team, so often a great breeding ground there. And Grice hasn't had too many opportunities to run 3,000 metres over the last couple of years, but she has a 9:58 best, compares to 9:18 of Donnelly, but I don't think that's fully representative. As we know, the finals can sometimes be tactical and cagey. But now we have this group of 7 athletes, with 5 kind of just in front. And yeah, Lauren Cooper also in this, Welsh indoor bronze medalist. Natalie Bretherton did really well to come through and qualify. Samantha Mason of Leeds, they've had a brilliant championship so far as middle distance and set themselves up really nicely for finals. Jasmine Cooper of Cardiff, Alexa Mesham of Bath, she's just in the group out, a shot at the back, the South African, and Imogen Wood of Cardiff. So looking out for Wood because she's also in this leading group, which is now more of a 5. So they're going to come through 1 kilometre then in 3:05. So obviously that's 9:15 pace. So really strong pace then being set by Abby Donnelly, 9:18 at best as I mentioned. And this could be a really interesting final. Group of 5 at the front. Just how will this unfold? A reminder that it's Donnelly of Loughborough, Millard of Birmingham, Grice then of Birmingham, then Walker of Loughborough, the second of the 2 Loughborough athletes. He was a finalist 2 years ago, best of 9:36, so just a sense of the gap between those 2 athletes. You never know how it will play out in reality though. And then Wood, they are our top 5, and then back from that we have, let's have a look, the Cardiff athlete behind Lauren Cooper, leading a group of 2 with the Leeds athlete Samantha Mason. So that's how it stands at the moment, and we'll keep you across how other events are developing. So follow the event on the Roster Athletics app. Lots of you celebrating some of the performances we've seen today. We've seen quite a few Loughborough gold medals, including for Zach Skinner and Lily Hulland. A few questions about the timetable. Have a look at the Roster Athletics app, as I say, or the BUCS website where you can download it from. We've got the high jump that starts in just over 10 minutes time. That's when it's expected to get underway on the timetable. And of course we'll keep you across. Munir has cleared at to 380. You might have just seen in the background there, Munir of Royal Holloway clearing there. Meanwhile, Saskia Millard goes to the front with 7 laps to go. Let's have a look at this clearance for Munir. So let's keep you across the pole vault then. Munir of Royal Holloway, 390. Or 380, sorry. The bar's just gone up to 380. To 390. Goodness me. So the bar's just gone up to 390. That was Munir of Royal Holloway clearing at 380. Bit of calm. Now let's have Millard from Donnelly and from Grice. So it was 7 and then it was 5 and now just the 3. In 1 lap's time we'll give you that split for the second kilometre to see how they're going pace wise. So are these going to be our 3 medalists? What order will they finish in? Jack Johnson says Maisie Grice, Sports Centre Costa legend. So maybe she had a coffee before this race to perk her up. There was an athlete actually called Costa earlier on. Other brands are available. Millard and Donnelly now toe-to-toe. Okay, so 6:14 on the clock then. So they have slowed a little from what Donnelly took them out with. Millard very happy to take on the lead now. Grice in 3rd place. There's a really good battle just out of shot that we'll bring you up to date with Walker and Wood for 4th and 5th. And still those 2 I talked about before, Cooper and Mason behind. Okay, so Millard now beginning to make a break from it fairly early here. Still got 4 laps to go. I've no doubt at all that Millard will remain composed out front and Donnelly will have confidence she can reel her in the latter stages. Meanwhile, as we saw there, the Oxford student Leon missing at the first attempt at 390 as we look across the pole vault as well. So Millard and Donnelly, Birmingham and Loughborough, they so often battle together out on the track here at BUCS. So now more noise inside the stadium. We know that both Birmingham and Loughborough have brought huge contingents here. They both had lots of medalists on the top of the podium, inspiring on no doubt Millard and Donnelly to go out there and do their best to try and match up to what they've seen. Oh, it's exciting here. Grice then is tiring behind them. She's about 50 metres back, but you know what? It's more even. Where it's close is just hitting now is those 2, Walker and Wood, for 4th and 5th. Still, it's really separated out. We know pretty much who our medalists are going to be, surely, although Grice is tiring a little more. Here's her teammate Millard. Oh, you have to say she's within touching distance of BUCS goal here for Birmingham. Saskia Millard, someone who's been to the European Under-20 Championship. She's going to be part of that World Unis Cross team as well. 9:20.28. As we look at the Brunel clearance, Ellen McCartney, that must be at 3:90 then in the pole vault. Millard then getting ever closer. Her first track competition of the year, finishing 6th at BUCS Cross. So Saskia Millard past the bell, 8:41 thereabouts on that clock. Donnelly, she hasn't got anything left to respond with. She's well clear of Grice in 3rd, who is rocking from side to side, summoning strength to get to that finish, with Walker now starting to be clear in 4th and Wood in 5th, and as you were with Cooper just behind her. But here comes Saskia Millard. Remember the name. She's going to become the BUCS 3,000 metre champion. And she celebrates arms aloft. 9:16.52 from Donnelly jogs home. And in the end, she has to salute Millard, who brought her A game on the day.